Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into a topic that often sparks debate, the idea that money equals happiness. While financial stability is important, research shows that once our basic needs are met, having more money doesn't necessarily make us happier. In fact, some of the wealthiest people in the world still struggle to find happiness. So, what's the truth? In today's video, we'll explore 10 reasons why money doesn't make you happy, and what really does. Let's get started. This is Wealthlocity. Here you create, protect, and grow your wealth fast. The hedonic treadmill effect. The first reason is something called the hedonic treadmill. This concept explains how people quickly return to a baseline level of happiness, even after major positive or negative life changes. When you buy a new car, move into a bigger house, or get a raise, it feels great at first. But soon you adapt, and the excitement fades. You're back to your original happiness level, and the new things you own become just another part of everyday life. The hedonic treadmill keeps you chasing the next big purchase, believing that this time it will make you happier. But no matter how much money you have, the cycle continues. Understanding this helps you break free from the constant pursuit of material possessions and focus instead on finding contentment in what you already have. Money can't buy meaningful relationships. While money can buy you fancy dinners and luxurious vacations, it can't buy true friendship, love, or family bonds. These relationships are built on trust, shared experiences, and mutual support. Trying to buy someone's affection often leads to shallow connections. Humans are social beings, and meaningful relationships are one of the biggest contributors to happiness. Without genuine connections, life can feel lonely and empty, no matter how much wealth you accumulate. Building strong, supportive relationships based on love and mutual respect is far more fulfilling than any material possession. The pressure of maintaining wealth. Having more money often comes with increased pressure to maintain or grow that wealth. This might mean making risky investments, managing complicated tax situations, or constantly worrying about economic downturns. Instead of feeling secure, many wealthy individuals feel stressed and overwhelmed by the responsibility. This pressure can steal the joy that money is supposed to bring. Instead of enjoying financial freedom, you may feel trapped in a cycle of anxiety and stress. The more you have, the more you feel you have to protect, which can actually decrease your overall sense of security and happiness. Money can lead to loneliness. Wealth can create a barrier between you and others. You might question whether people like you for who you are or for what you have. You might also find it hard to relate to people who have less, which can isolate you from family, friends, and even potential new relationships. Loneliness is one of the biggest factors in unhappiness. Being surrounded by people who value you only for your wealth can feel isolating and hollow. True happiness comes from building authentic connections, not from the number in your bank account. Materialism can decrease life satisfaction. Materialism is the belief that accumulating possessions is a key to happiness. But research shows that people who prioritize material wealth often have lower life satisfaction and higher levels of anxiety and depression. This is because material goods provide only temporary pleasure and don't fulfill deeper emotional needs. People who are highly materialistic often chase after things they think will make them happy, only to find that these possessions lose their appeal quickly. This leads to a cycle of constant dissatisfaction, where you're always seeking the next purchase. Focusing on experiences, self-development, and meaningful connections, rather than accumulating stuff, leads to a more fulfilling life. Diminishing returns on happiness. Studies show that after a certain income level, usually around $75,000 to $100,000 annually depending on where you live, the impact of additional income on happiness diminishes significantly. Beyond meeting your basic needs and having some financial comfort, earning more money doesn't add much to your happiness. If you're constantly striving for a higher salary in hopes of being happier, you might end up disappointed. Recognizing the point of diminishing returns helps you focus on other areas of life that bring joy, like hobbies, relationships, and personal development. Time is our most precious resource, and no amount of money can buy more of it. Wealthy or not, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. If you spend most of your time chasing after money, you may end up sacrificing moments with loved ones, missing out on experiences, and ultimately regretting how you spent your life. Prioritizing money over time can lead to an imbalanced life. Time spent on meaningful activities, whether it's pursuing passions, spending time with family, or giving back to the community, often brings more happiness than any paycheck. Focusing on how you use your time is key to long-term fulfillment. Wealth can increase anxiety. Ironically, having more money can sometimes increase anxiety rather than reduce it. With more wealth, there's more to lose. You might worry about being taken advantage of, making poor investments, or maintaining your current lifestyle. Increased anxiety can diminish the happiness that wealth is supposed to bring. By focusing on mental and emotional well-being and practicing mindfulness and stress management, you can reduce these anxieties and enjoy your wealth more fully. It can create unrealistic expectations. When you have a lot of money, you might develop unrealistic expectations about what your life should look like. You might start expecting every experience to be perfect or every person to treat you a certain way because of your wealth. These unrealistic expectations can set you up for chronic disappointment. Instead of being content with what you have, you'll always be looking for more. Cultivating realistic expectations and practicing gratitude can help counter this mindset. The pursuit of money can lead to burnout. Constantly chasing after more money can lead to burnout, where you're physically and emotionally exhausted and no longer able to enjoy the wealth you've worked so hard to build. If all your time and energy is focused on making money, other areas of your life, like health, relationships, and personal fulfillment, may suffer. Burnout can be difficult to recover from and can diminish your quality of life. Finding a balance between earning money and maintaining a healthy lifestyle is essential. It's important to remember that health and happiness are priceless and should never be sacrificed for wealth. So, there you have it. 10 reasons why money doesn't guarantee happiness. While financial stability is important and having enough money to cover your needs can certainly reduce stress, real happiness comes from meaningful connections, purpose, health, and personal fulfillment. Remember, money is just a tool. It's how you use it and what you prioritize that truly determines your happiness. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit that like button and share it with others who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in more content about personal growth and living a fulfilled life. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, focus on building a life that's rich in the things that really matter. See you in the next video with more money in your pocket.